Hello for everyone watching on YouTube, my name is Chaos in the Sky, and we are back with Pokémon Colosseum. I am streaming it as always, and as I start streaming, lo and behold, here he is, Shroom, my boy. How's it going, man? Glad to see you here. But, yeah, we're back with more Colosseum. Streaming it, so I got my good buddies in chat here with me. I did some level grinding off screen. I got these 3 to 50, and I got Brave to level 49. And then Raikou and Skarmory are ready to be purified, so we're going to be starting... Hey, Michael! Thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime, ma'am. I appreciate it. I think that puts the channel at 10 subs, which is insane. Classic timing to interrupt the YouTube intro, yep. Classic Shroom. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How have you been? It's been a minute. Had to wait until it was recording. That's fair, Michael. But anyways, yeah, today we're going to be finishing Pokemon Colosseum. Whatever it takes. I might even go a little over in today's stream to make it happen. But anyways, we have Pokemon to name because we're going to purify Raikou first. So, chat... Unfortunately, Shroom is here, so he's going to be able to suggest some names. But, I love you, Shroom. Anyways, we got to name Raikou and Skarmory. Made a pretty sweet shepherd's pie earlier. Nice. Name it Jolteon. Tons of experience, thank you. Spark is actually fine, because this gym does not have a physical special split. Names, my time has come. Name it Umbreon. 73,000 experience? Dude, you had no idea how many Mount Battle battles I had to go through with this Raikou to get its Shadow Bar to 0. It took a while. I wouldn't be surprised if the Skarmory got like the same amount of experience and gets to level 70 or something. Oh my word, it's still going. I did not expect it to get this much. Alright, 49, that's actually perfect. The Skarmory is going to be over-leveled. I also cannot wait for Kingdom Hearts 3. Because spaghetti and tigers are delicious. Wait, why are tigers delicious? Wait a minute, your name is Yellow Spaghetti. I'm starting to see that there might be some ulterior motive for this name. True Blue, how's it going? Glad to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Name it Raichu. That's actually pretty good. Simba, classic. Raikou is a saber-toothed tiger, though. Simba is a lion. Dude, I love this peaceful, like, birds tweeting in the background. Shroom doesn't have a Raikou name on deck. Oh, no. Speaking of names on deck, I saw that you uploaded the 3rd Nickname Academy video. I haven't gotten to watch it yet, but I will later and leave a comment about how I hate it. Endangered species meat. Yellow Spaghetti, are you okay? I'll despise it? Oh, I'm sure. I still stand by wanting to remove the Nidorands and their entire line from existence just to stop you from naming them. Diego, is that a JoJo reference, first of all? Second of all, is that a Ice Age reference? Because you immediately got me. Name it the saber-tooth tiger from Ice Age. Exactly. I'm pretty sure his name was Diego. Wasn't it Diego? I think it was Diego. I'm pretty sure. The point is his name is now Diego. All right, we got to purify this Skarmory. Hadoken, how's it going? Oh, it's cool, man. I know everyone can't make every stream. I stream too much for that. Yes, Dr. Pig is still here. Shroom, I'm so mad. Because not only do people in my chat find the name funny, but on top of that, like, Medicham is actually one of the best Pokemon I have available to me, so I can't not use it. Skarmory is about to be level 55. Yep, 51. It's still going. It's still going. Alright, 53. That's not too bad. Alright, what do we nickname in Skarmory? Yeah, I'm going to use Skarm because I need a bird. And also, I don't have a steel type, I don't think. I'll probably replace Skarmory with Metagross when I get Metagross, but I don't have it yet. Polluting your followers one at a time. Oh, F-E-N... Oh, F-E is in iron. And then Nyx, so Phoenix. But it's the Iron Phoenix. You know what? Shroom, this is actually like one of the first times you've suggested a name and I've not hated everything about it. Because that's actually, like, really good. Like, I actually have to do it. It is the Iron Phoenix. I honestly... Dino Wing is also a good shout. Scalicopod, I like that name too because I love Kirby. But, Phoenix was just... It was too well thought out to pass on. Oh, I'm sure Shroom probably has it in the reserves. He's got literally a list of like 300 of them. Planning on getting FF15? Any tips? Take your time to explore and do the side quest hunts and stuff. Makes the game a lot more fun in my experience. All right, I do hate having 2 electric types, but I have to have Brave for T-Wave. And I don't really have a good option to use instead of Raikou for what we have to go up against, because we have to do like 5 battles in a row. We've not gotten onto the emote topic yet. I want to get to Mount Battle first, which I'm about to do. You actually got the worst nature for Skarmory? Nice. What was my Skarmory nature? I didn't even look at it. It's timid. Timid is the minus attack one, isn't it? That's terrible. That is awful. And Bold Nature on Raikou isn't awful because Electric is special in this gen, but it's still not that good. You're at 352 already, Shroom? My word, last time you tweeted you were only at just past 300. You've already gotten another 50 done? That's crazy. You're like halfway. How many Pokemon are there now? Like 800? You're almost halfway. Gensect was 549. Then they added like 60, so it was like 630 or something? And then they added like another... I can't remember. 807? Alright, yeah, that sounds right. No, Gensect was 649. Not 549. He was 649. That sounds right. I can't remember. It's been a minute. I know for certain that Deoxys was 386. Or somewhere around there. Maybe Jirachi was 386 and Deoxys was 385? Minus attack plus speed is timid. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Arceus is 493. Yeah, that's right. There are a lot of Pokemon. A whole lot of them. Alright, we're going to start today by going through the next area of Mount Battle to go ahead and get it knocked out. Skarmory, you definitely don't need more experience. Get out of here. I definitely don't want my 2 electric types up front. What am I doing? Yeah, we'll just go with this. I'm gonna try and get through Mount Battle as quick as we can here. But anyways, yeah, like Hadoken mentioned, something I want to do today is talk about emotes, and not just emotes, but also sub-badges, because I can do both as an affiliate. So, for those of you, I'm sorry for the people watching on YouTube who don't find this very interesting, but, you know, it is what it is. But, so the way it works for an affiliate is I'm allowed 1 emote for each tier. So, I can have 1 for everyone who's subbed to me right now is a tier 1 sub, which I don't expect to get many, if any, tier 2 or tier 3 subs, but it could happen. So don't apologize to YouTube. They should be here right now. Not everyone can make streams. I understand. That's why I have YouTube. But, Tiago is such a good name. I love it. So I do want to come up... If I'm going to commission an emote for just the 1 slot, I want to get the tier 2 and tier 3 emotes commissioned at the same time. So we need to come up with 3 emotes for 1 for each slot. And then we also need to come up with sub-badges. So, I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure for sub-badges, I can have 4 of them. A sub-badge for someone who just subscribed, a sub-badge for someone who's been subscribed for 3 months, a sub-badge that is for someone who's been subscribed for 6 months, and then a sub-badge for who has been subscribed for a year. Scalicopod, thank you for words, how do they work, for following. I appreciate it. Yeah, tier subs, for those of you who don't know, the tier 1 sub is the normal sub, where you spend like $5 or you use Twitch Prime, either one of those. Wait a minute, did I not hit one of you with Thunder? Did it miss or did it do no damage? I wasn't paying attention. It looks like they were both only hit by Surf. Did I accidentally use Rain Dance? I don't know. But, hey, Mega Man, welcome to the stream, man. But anyways, then, like, if you spend $10, you get a tier 2 sub. If you spend $25, you get a tier 3 sub. And that unlocks more emotes and other things, I think, as well. Get surfed on, fools. Tails, how's it going? Glad to see you here. I remember to say Teals. Teals? Tails. I can talk, I swear. By the way, if you want Chaos's misfortune of the day, just before I started streaming, I was downstairs, and my sister was clipping our dog's toenails. Or nails, whatever. Do they really have toes? Their paws? I don't know. She was clipping their nails, and she was like, hey, she was sitting on a bed doing it so they couldn't run away easily, and she was clipping Lex's nails, and then she said, hey, give me Koji, I'm going to do his nails next. And as I went to pick up Koji, my Shiba Inu, my phone went off, and it spooked him, and he jumped up and slammed his skull into my chin, and it was not fun. It was very painful. I was not in a good mood in that moment. So there's Chaos's misfortune for the day. You live with your sister? I live with my mother and my sister. I still live at home. You know, home is in, like, I've lived here since I was, like, 2. Koji with the big headbutt. Yeah, it was... He got spooked, so it wasn't his fault, really, but man, did it hurt. That dog's skull is, like, steel. Adorable Sylveon. How's it going? I live with my parents. I live with my mother. My father passed away. So, I wasn't even gonna say that, but I thought, like, I don't want them to think that my dad, like, didn't raise me or anything. I can't imagine Otis ever doing that, or you know anything. Yeah, Otis for the last, last 3 years of his life could not even stand up. So, that was not a worry with him. I'm doing good, Mega Man. How have you been, man? Doggo used headbutt. It's somehow super effective. Alright, this is going to be an easy one because I can just surf these fools. But anyways, yeah, enough about me getting, like, slammed in the chin. But yeah, so basically, we have to come up with 4 sub-badges, which, again, yeah, it's a Shiba Inu, so it's all good. So for those of you, to make sure everyone understands, sub-badges are the, you know the little star? Like, you can see it next to Hadoken's name right now. That's the sub-badge. I can change that to anything I want, and then it can become something different if you've been subbed for multiple months. Why is Raico's name Diego? Must have missed when we purified it. We purified Raico and Skarmory just, like, 5 minutes ago at the start of the stream. It's Diego because that's the name of... Hey, Sly Cooper Shenanigans. That is an amazing name. I love it. I love those games. But, thank you for following. But, we named it Diego because of the Ice Age movies. Glad you're returning to this game. A shame it's ending so soon. Yeah, well... Unfortunately, I left it at a point where it was nearly done, so that's just how it rolled out. Waiting for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee in the new Smash. I'm going to play Let's Go Eevee, but I'm not really waiting for it. I'm waiting for Smash, though. I'm looking forward to that. Sub-badge equals Shiba Inu. So, see, the thing with the sub-badges is I want the sub-badges to, like, go into one another. Because they're supposed to be, like, a progressive thing. Like, when you sub, you get the basic sub badge, which is the star, but I can also change the star to something else. But then, like, after 3 months, it changes into the next level. So I want them to be, like, progressive badges. The emotes can be basically anything. But the sub badges, I want them to progress into one another in some way or form. I was thinking maybe that I wanted to do something Digimon related, like maybe have the sub badges be a Digivolution line, like maybe like Doramon to Darugamon to Doragreymon to Alphamon. But I don't really do any Digimon stuff on the channel, on the Twitch channel right now, although I do plan to in the future. When Digimon Survive comes out, I'll do that. And also I plan to stream Digimon Masters Online in the near future. There are 3 tiers for subbing. Most people will just be tier 1 because that's the Twitch Prime $5 tier. But I'm worried, like, I don't want to not get emotes for tier 2 and tier 3, which tier 2 is $10, tier 3 is $25. But I'm, like, worried that if I don't go ahead and get, like, emotes for those tiers, someone is going to come along and spend $25 on a sub and then not get a special emote for it, and I will feel really bad as a result. What you're saying is you need them to ascend into chaos? I see what you did there. I see what you did there. All right, so let's... I'm going to focus you, chat. Here's what we're going to do. Let's focus on the badges first. The badges are the things that that show up next to your name. So we need to think of badges first, and then we'll worry about emotes. Rayquaza and then Shiny Rayquaza is a good idea, but I need 4 of them is the problem. I know Rayquaza is basically my mascot, but, like... I need 4, there are 4 different tiers for sub badges. There's the first sub, and then there's, Do emotes in increasing levels of things that are annoying. Tier 1, Tyrantrum misses head smash. Tier 2 is RTK sleeping. And Tier 3 is Slyro letting me down. Oh, that is hilarious. Do Rayquaza, then Shiny Rayquaza, then Mega... Oh, hey, that might be an idea, actually. Rayquaza, Shiny Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza, then Shiny Mega Rayquaza. Yeah, we could actually do that. That wouldn't be too bad. I like that, Scalicipod. Any chance to return to Mega Man 11? Not really. I really just, like... I don't think Mega Man 11 is a bad game, because I know other people like it, but I don't enjoy it. I do not like playing the game. You could do something involving clouds. Numbers that eventually add up to the number 13? Nah, that's, like, too... Like, just being numbers is not interesting enough. It's gotta be, like... I want it to be something, like, cool looking, not just numbers. Cloud idea isn't too bad. I think I'm kind of in on the Rayquaza thing, though. What does everyone think about that? Like, Michael and Scalicopod agree on Rayquaza thing. Is the rest of people in chat? Mainly the people who are subbed or who plan to sub in the near future. Because you guys are the ones that are going to get these benefits. Adrian likes it. That's cool. Trainer Gold, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. Welcome. Something cool looking on your channel? I don't know, man. Thanks, Shroom. Glad you're always here for me. I googled your username, a 9/11 thing came up. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I want it to be known that I didn't really know what 9/11 was when I chose my name when I was like 13. But like, yeah, Chaos in the Sky sometimes gets equated with 9/11, unfortunately, when you Google stuff. In good news, though, it used to be whenever I would try and Google my name, 9/11 videos would come up. But now when I Google my name in YouTube, I mean, when I search in YouTube, my channel comes up instead of 9/11 videos, thankfully. Orpheus is in for it. Shroom thinks it's good. Oh, your shiny Wimpod evolved. Congratulations. Gotta go. Gotta take the kids to a birthday party. Have fun, Hadoken. Thanks for dropping by. This thing has double team. Someone in me. Okay, I hit it. It's fine. Rayquaza is cool if not predictable. I don't really mind if it's predictable. Because I'm not really looking to do something that's, like, crazy unexpected. I just want it to look nice. Oh my goodness, there's one of the forbidden Pokemon on the field. Get it out of here. Who's your favorite starter? Yeah, Michael is right. This is actually, like... We were literally stayed up until 3:30 last night, me, Sly, and Michael, and we ranked all 21 starters from least favorite to favorite. I could actually take out the list and just read it verbatim right now. But my favorite starter, my number one starter, is actually Turtwig. It's the top of my list. Will Chaos ever do a face reveal? Probably not. Only if I was ever forced into a scenario where I had to show my face for some reason. Your opinion on Sudowoodo? Eh? I don't hate Sudowoodo. I don't really love Sudowoodo. It's like, it's a Pokemon that exists. It's okay. Wish I could send you a pic of it on Twitch. Just tweet me. Tweet the picture to me. I'll like it. Sudowoodo sounds like a name Shroom would come up with. I agree on Turtwig. Dude, Turtwig is great. Like, you don't have to say Turtwig is your favorite as well, but, like, come on. Turtwig is an easy top 10 starter. I remember back 3 years ago when I literally couldn't find your channel because it just wouldn't come up. Yeah, I used to be a much smaller channel, and so that was the problem. Connectimals LP win. Oh my goodness, Connectimals. Yo, young me, when I was even stupider than I am now, actually loved the idea of the Connect, and I got one. There's a Connect sitting in my closet that hasn't been used in years. When Chaos reveals his face, we'll learn that he was in fact 3 tiny humans standing on each other's shoulders. Ha! Shows you, Shroom. I'm a tiny human standing on the shoulders of raccoons. You don't know as much as you think. Turtwig is a good starter, and I like Chimchar. Yo, I I will live and die on the hill that Gen 4 has the best overall lineup. Ideas on Zorora? Zorora is sick. I love Zorora. Most grass-type starters are good. I agree. I don't like Chikorita, and I don't like Snivy very much. But other than those two, like, all others are good. Chimchar is a good pick. Alright, so unless anyone has any other, like, crazy ideas that they want to suggest, I think for sub-badges, we're going to go with the Rayquaza idea. Where first sub-badge is just Rayquaza, and then sub-badge 2, which would be 3 months, is Shiny Rayquaza. Sub-badge 3 is... that's 6 months subbed. That would be Mega Rayquaza. And then a year subbed is Shiny Mega Rayquaza. You should play Pokemon Sweet. I've actually been watching my friends Slyro and RTK play Pokemon Sweet, and I'm gonna be honest, like, the designs are cool, but I don't really like the game from what I've seen of it. But I need to see more of it. Will you main Incineroar and Smash? I do not like Incineroar. I will probably main Shulk in Smash, just like I did in Smash 4, but I also really want to play as Ridley. Gen 3 and 4 were the best. I do really like Gen 3 and 4, but I think 5 is probably my favorite Gen. Either 5 or 3 are my favorite. It's really hard, because 3 was the first one I started with, so it's got sick nostalgia bonus. But, I do love Gen 5 a lot. Snivy is, like... it's just a grass snake, and then it just keeps being a grass snake, and its evolutions are just, like, not that good. And I don't even think Snivy looks that cool. That's fair. There's a Pokemon Suite too? No, I did not. I've never played the first Pokemon Suite. I only just heard of it as I started watching my friends do a playthrough of it. Play the plants. I will definitely play as Piranha Plant a little bit, but it doesn't come out until February, so I gotta play other stuff until then. Alright, we've already gotten through 5 of these guys. Not bad. Keep it moving. Bam, bam, bam. Imbor? I do not like Imbor. I've been surprised by how many people actually like Imbor. It amazes me. I'm so behind on the times. Why am I behind in the times? Oh, because of Pokemon Sweet? I don't really pay attention to Pokemon fan games that much anymore. Smash tourney with subs? Probably. Smash might be Game of the Year. I think it's coming in too late to get any Game of the Year recommendations, probably. But yeah, I think it's going to be one of the best games of the year for sure. My Game of the Year is probably Spider-Man. But Smash is definitely going to be like top 5. I don't like any of the Gen 5 starters either. I think Gen 5 had the worst starter lineup, much like... not Gen 5. No. Wait, yes, Gen 5. Wait, Gen 5. That's Snivy. Yeah, Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott. I don't like any of them. I think Gen 5 had the worst lineup. Gen 4 had the best. Samurott, I agree. Dewott is good, but Samurott is terrible. And I think Samurott, if it was by itself, is an okay Pokemon, but having Dewott evolve into it is terrible. Because otters are great, and they wasted an otter Pokemon by making it into a sea lion. It's wild. What about the banned Pokemon game, Chaos? I don't know what you're talking about. Did the new God of War came out this year, didn't it? God of War was really popular. It might be Game of the Year. I think Spider-Man has a good recency effect, though. Not only does it have DLC coming out right now, but it came out in, like, September or whenever it was. So it's like people have it more fresh on their minds than games that came out back in, like, March. Don't games that release in December normally not get counted for Game of the Year because they haven't been out long enough? They normally get overlooked. Oh, Pokemon Uranium. I didn't like Pokemon Uranium. Yo, I'm also really pumped for the Spyro remaster. I'm gonna be doing it on the channel. I'm not gonna stream it, but I will be uploading it to YouTube. What makes you like the Mega Man Battle Network games, but not the platformers? I like the combat in the network games more than I enjoy platforming in the other games. I don't really know what to say other than that. Yeah, God of War does have a good chance. I didn't play it myself, but all the praise it got, I'm sure it'll be up there. Yeah, I played the Mega Man Battle Networks when I was young, too, so it has a bit of nostalgia to it. But I enjoy, I just enjoy playing the Battle Network games. I like the combat system. The story in them is pretty good as well. I love the designs of the net navies and whatnot. And I just enjoy the combat a lot more than I do playing in a platformer. So, I mean, that's really all I know what to say. Smash won't be Game of the Year this year because the announcement comes before the release. Yeah, that's what I thought. Games in December, like, basically, very unfortunately get shafted out of Game of the Year chances. Chaos, I have to admit you made me yell at my TV a lot during your Digimon World 3 LP. What for? When I was stuck in the, when I got lost in the underground with Digimon, maybe? That's the only thing I can think of that made me mad. Does Monster Hunter have a chance? I heard Monster Hunter was good, but I don't think Monster Hunter is good enough to be a Game of the Year. Yeah, Red Dead could probably make it. I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about Red Dead. But for, like, every time I hear someone say Red Dead is great, I hear someone else say, like, it looks okay, but it's just not to my taste. So I don't think that they're... I think it has a pretty vocal fan base that loves it, but in terms of, like, getting the entire Game of the Year thing, I think it'll be nominated, but I don't think it'll win. I absolutely see Red Dead being nominated, but I don't see it winning. But it could. I wouldn't be incredibly shocked if it won, but I would not take that bet. Every time you couldn't figure out what to do or how things worked, well, I mean, that's just me playing video games, so. You're still upset that Piranha Plant got in Smash before Shantae? I've pretty much gotten over it at this point. I didn't really care about Shantae because I didn't play her game, but I got over the fact of, like, Piranha Plant is in instead of so many other options. Play Digimon World? Yes, I will at some point. I don't mind people telling me to play games, but when I've already said I'll play a game plenty of times, it starts to get a little on my nerves because, like, I don't think people realize the fact that I have so many other games that I'm playing or am soon going to be playing that I can't just be like, oh, but I'll also start playing this, because then I'll just, like, never get uploads. It'll literally be like, if I started Digimon World DS in the next week, I would upload Digimon World DS, like, once every 2 weeks because of how many other things I needed to upload alongside it. Red Dead should be considered for the hilarity of the horse mechanic bugs alone. That sounds hilarious. Monster Hunter was so good. Not Game of the Year, but I never played before and had a great time. That's fair. Dragon Ball Z? Fighting games, like, never get Game of the Year, do they? Really want to find a complete LP of someone playing Digimon World Dawn? Has no one done a complete LP? There's got to be someone on YouTube that's done a full LP of Digimon World Dawn. Surely. Would you ever do a playthrough or stream of Hollow Knight? I've actually played and beat Hollow Knight in my own time. It was one of the games that I decided to do on my own time because I didn't have enough time to record it at the time. And it's a good game. So maybe one day. Not yet, no, but they have a fighting game of the year category. Ah, okay. I'm gonna be honest, I think that's better. Because fighting game is its own big genre, and it should have its own game of the year because I don't think a fighting game... Fighting games aren't popular enough with gamers at wide because they're like super competitive, and so usually only super competitive people really love them, except for Smash. Smash gets by past super competitive people to casual players a lot easier. But I don't really think that most fighting games would be able to get an overall game of the year anyways. DB Fighter Z will definitely take. Yeah, probably. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I played Fighter Z. I wasn't a huge fan, but I thought it was pretty good. Iconoclasts? I've never heard of that. I liked Hollow Knight. Not a big fan of Celeste. I didn't really like Celeste. It was okay, but I wasn't really into it. Bam, 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 bam. Smash is the only fighting game that could conceivably be Game of the Year. I agree wholeheartedly. Everyone that I found stops after a few episodes. That's terrible. Dawn is so good. I'm eventually going to do Dawn. It's a little low on my list of Digimon games to play right now, because, like, a lot of people want to see me do the first Digimon World and redigitize and Digimon World DS. But I will get to Dawn eventually.